working as an assistant.
Good morning, everyone. I am Kalpana. As a
Happy to invite today our keynote speaker, Professor M.K. Som sir, and coming to the he is Pradesh Cell and Government of India. He he is the former director in charge of NIT Arunachal Pradesh, and also former dean of student welfare.
Teaching Pedagogy. By using IoT. Now I request Miss Radha to address the gathering.
of Management and Humanities at NIT Arunachal Pradesh. He is the member of ICC Innovation Ambassador. He is the Vice President in Institutions Innovation Center. That is ICC at NIT Arunachal Pradesh and AICTC Government of India.
National level webinar will be using 4 p.m. to 1 p.m. This Department of Management Studies Siddharth Institute of Engineering and Technology. It is UGC Autonomous Institution approved by AICT New Delhi and affiliated learning environment for both students and educators. This presentation will explore the various ways IoT can revolutionize the teaching and learning experience. Understanding the potential of IoT in education. First is real-time data. IoT devices can perform to make that. Second point, adaptive learning. IoT powered platforms can adapt lesson plans and content based on individual student needs, ensuring each learner receives the most effective instruction. Then classroom automation. IoT can automate various administrative tasks such as attendance tracking, factors like temperature, humidity, and air quality to create a more compatible and conducive learning environment. Third, tracking devices that provide insights into student activity, engagement, and well-being, enabling teachers to better support their needs. Then robotics, programmable robots that students can code and interact devices gather real-time data on student performance, attendance, and engagement. Second is analyze. Teachers use data analytics tools to identify patterns and areas for improvement. Third is personalized. Tailored lesson plans, feedback, and support are provided to these students based on their unique needs. If we put data, then board will show these types of graphs. Then integrating IoT powered simulations and experiments, virtual labs, IoT enables virtual simulations, allow students to conduct experiments and explore concepts in a safe, cost-effective IoT powered virtual and remote labs foster collaboration as students can work together on projects and share findings. Then fostering collaborative learning through IoT enabled classrooms. Schools enable students to work together on projects, share ideas, and provide feedback in real time. Then content sharing. Students can easily access and share educational content, resources, and multimedia through IoT powered platforms. Then virtual collaboration. IoT enabled virtual GDPR to maintain legal compliance. Now, what is the FERPA and also the GDPR? FERPA ensures that students and parents have control over educational records, while GDPR provides comprehensive protection for all personal data, including how it's collected, stored. Future of easy teaching pedagogy with IoT, personalized learning experience, where is student needs. And remotely. Then adaptive curriculum, IoT data and analytics will drive the development educational ecosystem, will create a connected, efficient and data-driven learning landscape for the future. Thank you all. I am really thankful to Professor Thank
Hi everyone, good morning. So this is Dr. Jaikrant Rapuri. So today I am going to share a few things about some easy teaching pedagogy which will be helpful for the teaching professionals. So hi, see here the people at social cops. That means today we are in 21st century and we are working with AI and machines. But the thing is we are losing the single platform for doing all the things at a time. For all those things, there is a source that is called social cops that we called a single app. So let me introduce you to an easy to use messaging app that is nothing but Slack. So we can call it as a Slack.bot. So why it is essential? So why we need to have it? Because if you're working in your office, we can share all the work to each other. But when you are working with the AI or systems or in IT sector, we need to work together through online platform. So for doing access with quickly, we need an app that is called Slack. It is available for Mac, PS, iOS, and Android devices. So today I am going to share the contents of Slack is getting set up, the Slack interface, setting your status and completing your profile, setting your preferences, customizing notifications, using workspace So when compared to other apps like Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, Zoom, or WebEx, it is so far better because we can instantly share the text and documents and make reports and prepare the summaries. This is the first topic I have completed. So here, otherwise, the shortcuts for using Slack book is you can text the messages by using these shortcuts, or you can better still create your own custom slash commands by using this link. So as I told you that you can migrate your data anywhere to Slack, and you can modify it, updates, all your team's messages, files, and services in one place. Do not go and search for mails or WhatsApp everything. So you can search deeply, you can search allow you to find anything fast and easy. That is add-on advantage. And finally, stay connected with platform and sync your notifications and your documents from one to another. It will create easy access. So that is the first topic. Now I am going to share you the things which are useful for teaching community to conduct quiz programs and online based gaming, etc. Because nowadays we are emerging into the e-education. The government of India and the government of Andhra Pradesh is encouraging to conduct online classes and online games and online quizzes, etc. for make the students to familiar with the AI tools. So here I am going to share. The first one is Kahoot. What is in by Kahoot? Kahoot is a free game-based learning platform used by millions of people around the world every day to discover, create, play, and share learning games. So it is the only platform to conduct online games and quizzes or PPTs for make the students interactive learning. So first, how to create a Kahoot? The first step is create an account. It's free by going through this web link, that is http://kahoot.com. So on the next screen, you will be asked to fill out your account details. So as usual, you need to fill the account details and log in with your username and password. or if you want to chat with anyone, that is for private chat, that is direct messages. So here in Slack, we can use threads within the channels like general project one like this, and these are the threads. Jack will in example set the channel topic, department wide announcements and work based matters. And again you are saying that I am going to be out for 2 to 4 on Monday, is an available to help cover the desk. Likewise you can use the mails or Skype messages so that you are peer can realize the your team can realize the benefits. That means while we are using the Skype, we are able to only communicate through video call, or we can able to send the messages. But with the Slack, we can share instant documents, files, to correct, to evaluate, to analyze, to get the report also. So keep your starting set of channels small. When conversation emerges about a certain subject, like discussing a project or regular topics like launch, create a new channel. So not only a single channel or project, you can make so many small channels to communicate with other teams. So the Slack is an advantage having that we can integrate need. There is no limit for integrating the social apps or social teams tools. Slack is most useful tools you use or your coworker is doing other than the office work. You can easily identify such kind of activities and you can warn them and make them to sure join for the work. So integrations let you automatically pull information and activity from outside tools into Slack in a way that's timely, relevant, and searchable or make your own. So here the so many tools that we can integrate into the 69 like that. Then import or migrate documents and information and documents to extract the information. We can edit or we can make analysis report and everything. So it is a team sign up, that is SSO, that is enabling single sign on. Every person is not need to sign up for every time. The only the admin is enough for creating the Slack. So here you can invite team admins or owners can invite into new team members to Slack from the invitation pages like here you can see. So you can add more owners and admins. It's lonely being the only admin on your team. Appoint additional owners and admins early on. So here we can have 4 different roles a person can have on a Slack team, each with their own level of permissions. They are owner, admin, member, single channel guest, restricted accounts. In these 5 ways, any individual can start their own channels. So here after establishing the channel, we can start the conventions. While we do not recommend trying to set up every channel in advance, it can be useful to create a few channels that reflect the structure of your organization. Here you can see the interface of the Slack. So here we have few examples that have worked for the organization like team channels, topic channels, project channels, location based channels, integration based channels. So here you can see engineering channel, web channel, blogs channel, help scout channel and general channel. Likewise so many channels you can create and you can do work simultaneously with so many projects. So working within Slack. So these are the links we can upload from Google Drive and Dropbox and and we can download them and we can upload them and we can modify and we can edit the documents which we get from other projects. So we can make, simplify, and instantly we can communicate regarding that documents. So here searching whatever you need in seconds, that is specific, we can create a specific channel, we can form a particular team in the name of persons, and we can make a duration to complete the task, and we can filter results by recency, relevancy, and file type. So finally, Slackbot is a beautiful that we can communicate, we can share the data or files and modify and create a reports instantly at the same time by doing work. So when compared to other apps like Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, Zoom, or WebEx, it is so far better because we can instantly share the text and the documents and make reports and prepare the summaries. This is the first topic I have. So here other one is the shortcuts for using Slackbook is you can text the messages by using these shortcuts, or you can better still create your own custom slash commands by using this link. So as I told you that you can migrate your data anywhere to Slack and you can modify it, you can share it, you can edit it, you can prepare the reports. Here are some examples like updates, all your team's messages, files, and services in one place. So Kahoot and Quizizz, these two topics are very interesting and useful for teaching community. Play and share learning games. So it is the only platform to conduct that is http://kahoot.com. So on the next screen you will be asked to fill out your account details. So as usual you need to fill the account details to set up your personal account. The second step is create a new Kahoot quiz. Here new K means new Kahoot quiz. How to create a new quiz program online for the students. In order to create a new quiz, to poll your audience, take the following steps. The first one is click on quiz. Here you can see the question mark image. There you need to click on quiz. So describe your Kahoot quiz on the following screen. Likewise, step 2, create a new Kahoot quiz. Describe your Kahoot quiz on the following: the quiz name or quiz questions or images or logos, the time, medium and schooling, content, and everything. Here you can give the command that automatically it will create the title of the quiz. Then step 2, create a new quiz. So after the solution, so what is the answer, time limit, time left? So these are the options you need to give. So again, add or duplicate or delete a question. If you want to make a duplicate the question for confusing the students, you can make a duplicate, or if you feel that it is a lengthy question, instantly you can delete and add a new query or new quiz. Once you have made a question for your quiz, you can opt to add more questions or duplicate the same one or delete a question from the quiz. So it is an advantage in the Kahoot. So while conducting the quiz program, easily we can add another question, or we can modify, or we can duplicate, or we can delete the question. Then create a new Kahoot quiz. In step 2 is finalize a quiz. So after giving those commands, you will get a online quiz which need to conduct for the students. Here you can see save time on correcting homework with Kahoot challenges. It is beneficial for both the students and the faculty to save the time and to make it very interesting. So in next one, fourth step. In step 2, fourth point is run the quiz. Like here, as per your instructions, the Kahoot create a quiz questions, and based on that, here you can give the options like right answer, wrong answer, you can able to see or not able to see, whatever it is. And during and after the quiz, you can generate a pin to join in the quiz program. Once you started the quiz program, the students may join in huge number or limited number. If the sufficient number of students joined, then automatically you can start the quiz program by clicking the next button on the Kahoot. If the students are not joined properly, then you have to generate a pin for each and every student, them to click on the Kahoot and enter the pin. So after completion of the quiz, automatically the Kahoot promoted to give feedback on the quiz. After the quiz is over, the results are shown immediately for the presenter. New Kahoot and you will get new quiz programs. That means simultaneously we are able to conduct multiple quiz programs with multiple groups. It is an added advantage for each and every faculty for conducting so many quizzes within a limited time. Then what's the difference and what are the types of Kahoots are there? The first one is quiz. Already is we can make the participants are able to see right or wrong answer. If you do not wish to conduct the participants are able to see right or wrong answer, you can make the answers are on or off. And again, when the quiz is played, there will be a scoreboard, that is who is topper on the quiz program. It is only visible to the presenter, not for the participants. You can use quizzes to introduce new topics, and you can review recently learned materials and ultimately add fun rewarded to the learning experiences. So it is also one of the best advantage through using Kahoot. Then the second option, while you conducting the quiz program, you can jumble the options for the participants. Like while we are attending for a competitive examination, the question will not display in the same pattern for each and every participant or student. So likewise, through using Kahoot, you can jumble the questions, not only the questions but all the options. You can shuffle and jumble the options to make the students confused, because it will make them to concentrate. One is here you can able to see by throwing the jumbling system, they can see the right answer on which order they can see, but the answer will be on the top. The right answer will be on the top. After completing of the game, so you can ask the participants to send the feedback automatically. If they fail to send the feedback, they will not get score. So this is about Kahoot. So now I am talking about Quizizz. It is also similar to the Kahoot, but here you can see the real-time reports of the quiz program. So then what is Quizizz? A fun you can assess the performance of the each and every single students through this Quizizz tool. So it is a student paste is there.
Second role, that
is shown for student quiz. Already told you that we can conduct the quiz programs easily, but the thing is we can make the participants are able to see right or wrong answer. If you do not wish to conduct the participants are able to see right or wrong answer, you can make the answers are on or off. And again, when the quiz is played, there will be a scoreboard, that is who is topper on the quiz program. It is only visible to the presenter, not for the participants. You can use quizzes to introduce new topics and you can review recently learned materials and ultimately add fun rewarded to the learning experiences. So it is also one of the best advantage through using Kahoot. Then the second option, while you conducting the quiz program, you can jumble the option. The question will not display in the same pattern for each and every participant or student. So likewise, through using Kahoot, you can jumble the questions, not only the questions but all the options. You can shuffle and jumble the options to make the students confused, because it will make them to concentrate more on the quiz programs. So the another one is here you can able to see by throwing the jumbling system, they can see, but the answer will be on the top. The right answer will be on the top. After completing of the game, so you can ask the participants to send the feedback automatically. If they fail to send the feedback, they will not get score. So this is about Kahoot. So now I am talking about Quizizz. It is also similar to the Kahoot, but here you can see the real-time reports of the quiz program. So then what is Quizizz? A fun game to conduct quick assessments with your class. So within a specified time or limited time, you can assess the performance of the each and every single students through this Quizizz tool. So it is a student based real-time feedback and question library, and BWord is there. So there is no time for expanding more things. That's why I'm going directly through the Quizizz. That is how to play a Quizizz. So likewise Kahoot, here also you can prepare some questions through Quizizz, like So the relevance, that is, they solve the quizzes by how closely they match your keywords. That means you can give only the keywords, not the entire text, to get the question. At the same time, recency, that means this sorts the quizzes that match your keywords by how recently they were created. So another one is bonus option, that is include duplicates. As we use in Kahoot, we can make duplicate quizzes and duplicate puzzles and duplicate answers also. And when coming to step 2, we can customize the quiz which you are conducting through Quizizz. That is, as in Kahoot also we do the same thing, that is jumbling the order. Every student gets the question in a different order, not in the same order or same pattern. It shows the leaderboard. So if you want to show the leaderboard, you can turn on, or if you want to turn off the leaderboard, you can turn off the switch. It is another advantage for quizzes. And the third option is we can customize, like while the participant is answering the question, we can make them to see the answer, that is show answer. The list of questions and correct answers will be shown for students to review at the end. If you don't want to make them to see, you can turn off it, that is if you don't allow them. The another one is there will be a timer. Generally we can see this option in competitive examination. Within 20 minutes you need to complete this section. Likewise, through quizzes we can give a specified time to the students to complete the quiz program, that is for limited time. And the last one is show memes. If anybody want to give their expression through memes, they can show the memes like emojis or anything, etc. Here you can see the customization options like jumble order, show leaderboard, show answers, question timer, and show memes. And step 3 in Quizizz is you can share the code. Like in Kahoot, how we are sharing a pin to join in the middle of the quiz program. Here also we are going to share the code to the students. This is teacher screen. Once you click proceed on the quiz program, it is a privacy advantage that we can protect from malwares that if nobody can copy. And step 1 is students names will populate as soon as they join. Once they join, they have to start, you need to start the start game to begin your quizzes. Like these are the interface that students names like Daniel, Jill, Angela, Cody, Natalia, George. And if they somebody don't want to display their name, they can hide their name itself. So the tip 1 is click on students name icon to pick them out of the game if required. That means if you don't allow the students, they are misbehaving the group there by sending the emojis. If you don't want to encourage them for some more time, you can kick out them. Then tip 2 is students can join even after the quiz begins, so can get started even if a few students are still logging in. So it is also another advantage. And the 5th step is real-time feedback. Generally we can get the feedback forms, but in quizzes instantly we can get the real-time feedback like this. So once the game automatically ends, all the students have completed all the questions, then use the students progress graph to see how much each student has left to do. That means all the students are not able to give the 100% answers for all the questions. There you can see how much percent of students completed 100%, how much of students completed 70%, like that. You can see through this graph. Then you can also end the game anytime by clicking end game, because if the participants are not interested, they are not participating actively, they are not responding for the quizzes, if you think that it's the time to wind up the game or quiz, then automatically you can end the game by clicking the end the game. So after completion of your quizzes, that is quiz program, or you are winding up in the middle of the, there you can see the data, the saved data you can see here like this. So now it's time to create a quiz for your students and ask them to participate with an effective manner. So this is the most useful tools for our teaching community to conduct various online games or quizzes to get instant results. Thank you very much.
Very good morning. Thanks for giving I would like to give you some information regarding the tools. At the post pandemic era, it's essential to acknowledge the significant role that easy teaching tools challenging times. So during the pandemic, everybody knows, every teacher has used the tools, IoT tools, which are compulsory for using in those days. But after it has been a popular way of Yeah, my concept is learning management systems, that is LMS. In general, these are also known as the tools, easy tools, which are managing and used as a system for interfacing, interacting with the students even after the lecture time. So here uh, the people usually forget to use these all tools for interacting with the students. Among them, actually, glue concepts, one of the best concepts which we can easily use as well as freely available in the internet. People who are having um, email ID account, the general email ID account can use these features, these tools with the Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a free online learning platform that integrates with Google Drive, Documents, Google Docs, and Sheets. It designed for teachers and students to collaborate and manage assignments, communication. Classroom, you can give assignments as well as gradings to the students by assessing their work. So you can also give marks to their work. So here are there are some key benefits to the teacher as well as to the students also. Let us see the teacher features. Those are among them assignment, assignments, quizzes and questions to the students' progress, as well as he can facilitate discussion and ask questions by using the Google Classroom. So he can also share, teacher can also share the resources like material, files, as well as And our next topic is
this is your professor pedagogy. So here coming to my part today, I am going to discuss about feedback and also assessment of the assessment. Coming to the task is to engage the how to we can able to engage the student throughout the class, even in this decade. Teaching and assessment are most important. Coming so your wavelength, your students is not catching up. So then how can you assume that your goal of teaching marketing? For example, I will throw a pen to a student. Because everyone aware of that.
So usually I'm keeping on top. Usually it will be in downscale somewhere here. So first of all, what you have to go is you have to log in. Already I have created so many files. So that here I want to show you as an to give a questions. The type of questions I'm going to tell you now. The first one is short answer. This is usually asked for the questions like what is your name, what is your college name, age, like that questions you're going to ask here. Is a paragraph. You're asking about any comments or an answer for an essay answer like that. There you can use paragraph. Then coming to the multi choice, I'll show you how it exams we have an OMR style, so that like that we can have here number of choices. We can able to keep here the whoever attending it can choose one. The differences between these two things are here all four options are available, but it will work like a draw. It will show all the options. Here you can select multiple options, but here you can choose only one. For example, the questions like if you keep that, what things do you like, what do you prefer, like tea, coffee, both, so that he can or else he can choose other give answer, so that you can that type of questions you can use multiple choice. But checklist, tea or coffee, it will also display like other things like checklist, but here when you click on the thing the drop list will come. He has to select the options like if you want to ask him about what is your sex, male or female, so that for that type of questions you can use. Here is a file upload. If you want to ask him to upload anything, for example you are sending a feedback regarding any assignment, you can give this, and if you give permissions to create a folder, then automatically there will be a folder created and all the whatever the uploaded files will be there showing in the list. And this is very specially used for feedback. This is a linear scale which we have below than that. You are already seeing this is nothing but a linear type of questions. I'll show you. Yes, this is a linear type of questions. Here you can take about rating. So how good the rating is, that all you can able to take. Then followed by that you have a multi-grid thing. If you want to give any ranking wise, then you have to give multi-grading system. So this is how the multi-grading question will look like. Here they will select from each rank 1 to rank 5, they will order these things and they'll give the questions. So next coming to the multi-check grid, here only one option in a row it is selected, but coming to here they can select multiple options in a row, as well as if you want to collect the date or if you want to collect the time, then you can keep like for example about this option. Now coming to this option, this is called import question. If this question if you are using for some other Google form also, you cannot type it again and again, you can only change the question to other format. Then this is about your title styles, whether you have to keep it bold like that, you can use it. If you want to add pictures, for example tea or coffee, I will ask a question. For a tea if you want to keep a picture, and coffee if you want to keep a picture, like that you can keep a pictures using this. And this is the option to add the video as well as pictures. It is also works in the same way, but here the YouTube video will be directly linked to there, so that if you have any, for example if you keep any assignment something, your lectures can be added here, so that by seeing that he can answer the following questions. This is called add section. What it will do means it will divide whatever the questions. If you have 10 questions, it will divide into two sections. For example, if I am collecting a data, first I want to collect education, qualification and age, followed by I want to ask some questions about the research. So first what I have to do is the primary information I have to keep here and keep I will collect the information likewise. So after collecting this information, this feedback, so your responses will be created here. So that here also it will going to create, I will show you some other forms which I have already done. Like for example, I can say this internship data like that. So whoever the data here, I already have responses. I have 4 responses regarding to that questions individually. How the people responded, I can check here. And also if it is any summary list like any a graph like that, see here 4 responses, how many paid and non-paid regarding to this information. This all will be showing in the graph itself. So if you go top and press this create a link, so what it will do is it's going to create a link. So if up to now you all already aware of that, but here also you can do some magic. This is about some student data, so that what you can able to do is you can add formulas to that Google spreadsheet. Google spreadsheet is another application where Google provides you. Using that you can create this formulas. By using the formulas you can create automatic reports over there. Using that you can able to easily get the feedback assessment for your updating of yourself, or if you want to take feedback on someone else, it is very easy to take that. So this is all about a brief uses of Google Forms. And if you want to go little bit advanced, there is a button called add-ons. If you click it, I added one thing which is called certify me. This type of applications is used for example, using this feedback I want to create some certificates, so that if I add some applications like this, so that what I can do is by getting this data, using this data we can do multiple operations. Not only certification, there are number of applications you can download, so that your Google Forms will be providing lot of things. Like you can generate for example tickets. For example, you are conducting and which is only having 50 registrations. After 50 registrations your Excel sheet has to stop. So what you can do is by using this you can add that ticket application form into it. So usually that will come in down here. If you click it and add for 50 tickets, for everyone who completed this Google form, automatically a ticket will be rising for them. So with their name and serial number and all the things, they can keep that ticket for them. After 50, when the 51st person will come, automatically the system stops and says that the quota was completed, or else the house full, whatever you want to display, you can able to display to your like students or whoever it is. For example, you are conducting about, so like that you can do many applications using this Google Forms. So this Google Forms is widely famous for taking feedbacks. But here next application I want to go for So Creative. So Creative is very creative in doing the things. For example, I will show you here. As I already log into the account, will also ask permissions. This is an interface hit. So this is why this is important. For example, you are having a Zoom class like that. So you want to make every student so engaged, so that you can frame some of the questions and make a program. Like after making the program, it will generate like this. So how you have to use the program means using these 3 applications. You can use, this is the quick questions you have, like multiple choice, true or false, and short answers. For example, each one if you take it, you can able to get it here. Whatever the questions you have kept it, here you're going to get that question and answer how many students are rightly answering. These are the things you can generate. And if you say the invite student, while I was having the class, if I click here, if I keep a question here, so how is my class, and if I keep here, if the student, if directly scan it, if you are using the program through laptop, if you take his phone and he will just scan it, directly this question displays to him, so that he can give the answer whether it is true, accept, or reset, whatever it is. So immediately the live results has been displaying here, so that it will be so engaging, and also the faculty will understand how many students are engaging into him. So that frequently if you keep on just coming to here, if you give it, it will going to create. For example, you are handling multiple classes here. defaultly this is a default room it's been created, so that like that you can create n number of rooms. Actually I was having another account here, there we have a 2 to 3 classrooms are there, but for this I was created a new account for this section. So here when I enter into this, I can change the name, we can change the name. And if you go and enter into your classroom, here whatever the questions you already made, this all comes into your library. So that you can able to launch your program like the space race by clicking that. So already I opened a question, so that it was asking, so that what are the defined systems. For example, I was dealing 2 to 3 subjects or 2 different concepts today. Before than that I can prepare that related questions here. In between suddenly I will open this channel and I will ask the student to respond within a minute or 30 seconds. So then immediately if I close that, if I come out of this, if I say the stop exit ticket, the entering options will going to stop. So no other student can enter the data, so that I can understand out of 50 students, if 40 numbers only responded, 10 numbers are not listening to the class. Even in the 10 number, even in that 40 numbers, how many people given the right answer and wrong answer also can be easily justified using these things. Yeah, in the same way you can take about multiple choice and short answers, and you can create this classroom as long as. And the best thing is, after creating a class, you can create a link of that using here. You can raise, you can have an link here, you can able to create it. As I already having that, it is not showing. So after having the question, I can create a link, and I even in my options here also, if I was having the class, recorded class like YouTube. So when this 5 minutes was over, then immediately screen, so that students will going to engage with that. So this is the one of the greatest platform where every faculty must aware of that and uses of it, so that you can engage your students, especially in live program, even in the classroom. For example, you are digitally connected through like a projector or something else, you are giving a class, so you can have a question and display, so that students can scan with their phones and immediately will answer it. They so that what will happen means, it will be the results again showing on the screen itself, so that it is also very engaging to the student. I faced for assessment. So you, for example, Google Forms are so creative, is mostly invented for. This is the best one. Again, when apply it, you can operate through phone itself. Again, one of the most important thing is, all these applications links can be handled by the Google Classroom also, so that here also you can create a class. Here what you can do is, you can create groups, you can create some groups, and you can give that group of students some platform to work. So for example, if you take the things like Google Meets or WhatsApp, you cannot collaborate in working. But here what we can do is, after creating a class, and if you give an assessment, like for example ice breaking, which is for 20 minutes, so this is how I create. So here what I can able to do is, I can team up the students here. When I team up the students here, for example in a classroom, I create in a classroom, again I create 4 or 5 sections or 4 or 5 groups. Each group, here you can engage the student individually or in the groups. But the major difference between this one and also Google Form is, in Google Form individually you can give an answer, but here the collective works are not encouraged. But coming to here, you can, it is very easy to create a connective works, because when you group of people, see, when you collaborate all, So when you group a people, clicks this option. So if his friend thinks that this is the right answer, so that at a time a sheet was showing for both the people, they can discuss, and again in the same platform when you create, they'll get a comment notes like you say in a WhatsApp, like that a chatting bar will going to open. There they can communicate and give an answer to that. And here also you can able to give points to that, and using these points again you're going to see your summary. But here the summary is somewhat detailed compared to the Google Forms, and very attractive, colorful. You can use symbols like that, and also you can create cards. So standard standard things, and also all over performance, individual performance. This is all over performance of total students. This is individual groups, how they perform, like that. And totally how is your demographical study will shows how many people attended, how many people not attended, how far they are performing, and how rated they are performing. This all to come here. So thank you to one and all for attending this program. So, and one thing I request you, this will be not enough for the thing. So you need to spend time and you do research, and adding more features into that, so that you can create magic in the classrooms. And how far the development is a technology, IoT, whatever it is, finally the teacher will be the key role person to engage the student to enhance his knowledge. So thank you to all for attending the program. Thank you. In the same platform when you create, they'll get a comment notes like you say in a WhatsApp, like that a chatting bar will going to open. There they can communicate and give an answer to that. And here also you can able to give points to that, and using these points again you're going to see your summary. But here the summary is somewhat detailed compared to the Google Forms, and very attractive, colorful. You can use symbols like that. You can create cards. So standard standard things, and also all over performance, individual performance. This is all over performance of total students. This they perform, like that. And totally how is your demographical study will shows how many people attended, how many people not attended, how far they are performing, and how rated they are performing. This all information will going to come here. So thank you to one and all for attending this program. So, and one thing I request you, this will be not enough for the thing. So you need to spend time and you do research, and adding more, create magic in the classrooms. And how far the development is a technology, IoT, whatever it is, finally the teacher will be the key role person to engage the student to enhance his knowledge. So thank you to all for attending the program. Thank you. Hello to one and all. So here we come to the thanking note. So first of all, I sincerely thank from my bottom of the heart to Konduru Ashok Raju Garu sir, the chairman of Siddhartha Institute of Engineering and Technology, Autonomous College. So who provide us a great. In the same level of that, I also thank our working partner, Dr. Raju sir, for giving us a great opportunity to expose our skill sets to the outer worlds. And I also thank Engineering and Technology, Dr. Chandrasekhar Reddy Garu, for accepting our proposal in very short time, and also accepting with all our facilities, providing all of the facilities to make this event into a great success. And it is my honor to thank Professor Somu sir, Arunachal Pradesh Department of MBA Dean and Head of the department, in a very short period accepting our proposal and spending his valuable time and giving and enlightened us in many fields of teaching methodology. I hope the teachers will utilize a lot and improve themselves in a very good way. And also thank other resource persons on the platform, Dr. Jaikant Rapuri sir, and also Mr. Jyotish Muni Kumar sir, and also Sai Chandra sir. And I also very happy to announce that the team of my MBA department who support us as a backbone to make this event into a great success. And also at the last and not the least, I thank all the participants of today program for actively and showing your interest in participating and learning a new techniques in teaching methodologies. I hope that this class, this program will brings a bright light into your teaching and make your class in a brightful way and engage the students in a better way. And I thank all non-teaching staff and also students who supported for the program in various ways, and also non-teaching staff and technical team for providing all technical support and requiring facilities for giving us to make this event into a great success. And finally, the note I want to close is, and here after this program, in the chat group you going to find working days. And if any queries required, you can also get it from the numbers provided in the brochure. And we are in coming days we are also planning the conferences from the MBA department and also seminar. And also I like to get to your notice colleges has participated and resisted and successfully participated throughout the event and make it a grand success. Thank you one and all for your great support, and I wish you a great weekend for the day. Thank you all.